Wrestling Federation today, the man in black.
He can take you all the way down.
Way down, about 6 feet under, King.
Yeah, awesome to you, maybe. See the way he's carrying that urn? That reminds me of the way The Undertaker was carried out of WrestleMania.
Gotta bury your crown.
All right, Mr. Bearer, it has been proven time and time again, The Undertaker is literally unstoppable.
Oh, yes! Not only is my Undertaker unstoppable, he is the most powerful entity in the World Wrestling Federation. In fact, he is the most powerful entity that walks the face of the earth. And Giant Gonzalez, unfortunately, he's headed directly for you.
Giant Gonzalez, I've grown tired of your futile attempts at trying to destroy what cannot be destroyed. Not only will I draw power from the souls of the deceased, I will draw power from the souls of the living. Gonzalez, I've met you in your element. Now you must meet me in mine. Gonzalez, you must enter the world of the dark side. The dark side where only the Undertaker survives. The dark side where you, Gonzalez, will be made to suffer. Gonzalez, rest in peace.
What a matchup! Paul Bearer leading The Undertaker into a head-on collision with the 8-foot Giant Gonzalez.
Victims into the ring, they have a choice. But in Somalia, too many people are dying. The World Wrestling Federation is putting a headlock on hunger.
No one should starve to death.
Giant Gonzalez, no man has ever done to The Undertaker what you attempted to do, but you know his power wasn't at ringside. When the urn appeared at ringside, The Undertaker set up. But now at WrestleMania, you will go down.
The Giant Gonzalez, a man who stands nearly 8 feet tall. But you are a man. I am an entity which cannot be destroyed. You, Gonzalez, will rest in peace.
Giant Gonzalez, understand, before WrestleMania, that courage and death are quite related. Sometimes death is the price of courage. Your man had the courage to attack my Undertaker, and now he'll pay the price.
Giant Gonzalez, when you battered this cold, lifeless body, little did you know that you opened the container which holds all that is evil, all that is unholy. At WrestleMania, you will be destroyed by the unholy, by the Undertaker. Rest in peace.
It all started with peer pressure. My friends kept asking me to try drugs, so I tried it and got addicted. I wish I had a chance to tell all my friends there's no hope with dope.
There's no hope with dope. If you drink and drive, sooner or later, you're going to meet the Undertaker.
Public at a recent press conference at New York's Madison Square Garden, where the WWF pledged a minimum $100,000 to the Somalian relief efforts. To start it all off with a slam, all proceeds from the WWF's January.
Oh, yes, I just love mass burials. 29 brand new long hearses, and they'll all be filled by the Undertaker.
29 men will come to the Rumble to prove their worth. And I'll prove there is no escape from the dark side.
Love mass burials, 29 brand new long hearses, and they'll all be filled by the Undertaker.
29 men will come to the Rumble to prove their worth. And I'll prove there is no escape from the dark side.
Royal Rumble, I can see it now. 29 freshly dug graves, and my Undertaker, he'll fill them all.
30 men must enter, and only one will exit. I'm the one, and 29 souls will be laid to rest.
Harvey Whippleman, there is one thing that you must make your giant Gonzalez understand before WrestleMania, that courage and death are quite related. Sometimes death is the price of courage. Your man had the courage to attack my Undertaker, and now he'll pay the price.
Giant Gonzalez, when you battered this cold, lifeless body, little did you know that you opened the container which holds all that is evil, all that is unholy. At WrestleMania, you will be destroyed by the unholy, by the Undertaker. Rest in peace.
Last Sunday, was that chloroform?
Oh, Mr. Okerlund, never before has my Undertaker been carried from the ring.
He was stiff.
Harvey Whippleman put something on that piece of cloth and put it over the Undertaker's face, and he was out. But he wasn't out very long, was he? Oh, no. He went to the back and came right back out, and Giant Gonzalez fell down like a big oak tree. Oh, yes, he did.
Gonzalez, you cannot cause pain for someone who does not feel pain. You now grow weaker, and I grow stronger. You evaded me this time, but your time is running very short. Rest in peace.
Thank you very much, John. I'm not so certain you don't have a little bit of that still in your clothing. Paul Bearer and The Undertaker. By the way, don't forget the big...
Death is our life. Oh, yes, it is. And there's one death that is hanging heavy on our minds. And that's the death of you, Giant Gonzalez. No one ever does to the Undertaker what you did, and it'll never happen again.
Gonzalez, it is now time that your questions must be answered. Why is it that the Undertaker cannot be destroyed? In order for you to have these answers, you must come with me to the dark side, where you will spend eternity.
Paul Bear.
Oh, yes, Giant Gonzalez. You won't have to look very hard for my Undertaker. Just show up at Caesar's Palace, WrestleMania. It will be my Undertaker's personal graveyard.
Giant Gonzalez, as I stand in your nightmares every sleepless night, let it be known that as each day passes, your nightmare soon will become a reality. Rest in peace.
Giant Gonzalez, never before has anyone ever perpetrated any act on my Undertaker like you did. But now at WrestleMania, you'll pay the price.
Giant Gonzalez, you tried to make the hunter the hunted. Only a few have tried this, and they lay to rest behind me. This is what your fate has in store.
Harvey Whippleman, we're only 1 week away. I can already smell the formaldehyde. Giant Gonzalez is gone.
The sands now fall rapidly through the hourglass. Soon, Giant Gonzalez, you'll take your rightful place, along with all the other battered corpses in our graveyard, and I will possess your soul.
Checking it twice. Mr. Fuji's been very, very naughty, and Mr. Cornette, oh, not so nice. Oh, but for my Undertaker, 'tis the season to be jolly, because Yokozuna, my Undertaker, is crafting a casket for you, by golly!
Soon, Yokozuna, you too will be gift-wrapped. Merry Christmas, Yokozuna.